It's that time again, guys. Welcome back to FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton. We got the third installment of our Lies That You Thought Were Facts series. And if you guys are new to this channel, well, these videos don't necessarily focus on a specific topic like our regular videos. Pretty much just a compilation of lies and myths exposed. So yeah, you can use the knowledge to, I don't know, impress your crush or something. Yeah, you're welcome, see? You watch our videos, we give you life tips to help you out. But anyways, let's jump into the episode. Also, guys, hit that like button if you like these videos. So the first lie is that you can actually see the Great Wall of China from space. So I remember back in school, learning about geography and history and all that, talking about the 7 wonders of the world and whatever, and then finally coming to the Great Wall of China. We were told that it was so big that you could see it from space. Even from the relatively low orbit of the International Space Station, which is 249 miles above the Earth, the Great Wall of China is impossible to see. You could, however, see pyramids from space, but you may have to squint a little to see them. A coin thrown from the Empire State Building could kill a person. Many believe that if a coin was tossed from that height and it landed on somebody's head, they would be boom, dead. But guys, you see, a coin on average is a little over a gram to about 5 grams in weight. So if it was to drop from the height of the Empire State Building, it wouldn't really have that much time to pick up any speed. So although it would hurt somebody pretty badly, depending, it wouldn't kill them. Now, have you ever heard of the 5-second rule? Well, of course you have, and I'm not the only one that used this as excuse to eat food off the floor. Not like a dog, I mean just like picking it up right away. But if you're not familiar with the 5-second rule, pretty much what it is that when whatever you're eating falls to the ground, it takes about 5 seconds for germs and bacteria to transfer to it. So if you pick it up within 5 seconds, you're good to go. Because the truth is that floors are generally pretty dirty. Salmonella, for example, can survive in the cracks between floor tiles for weeks, even if you recently mopped the floor. So even if you did pick up food in less than 1/10 of 1 second, it could still be contaminated. Now, speaking of lies, I don't want to be a liar because I did promise some of you guys that I'll feature you in an upcoming episode, so I gotta hop over on Instagram and take a look at some of the pictures you guys sent. Here we have Manohar08. He sent in this photo on his headphones saying, "Hey Leroy Clinton, it's Kenton. I used to work at FTD Facts, brother. Want to see a fact about your channel. Thanks for all the wishes for our channel, and probably when we get to 1 million subscribers, we'll do an FTD Facts video on FTD Facts." Instagram user dark_acon sent in this. "I'm Tarek and this is me. I hope you're watching FTD Facts there." And finally we have ShreyK_SRK. I wonder who her favorite Bollywood actor is. She says, "Hey, just wanted to say how much I love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thanks, and I love your glasses too. We could be twins." Don't forget, guys, if you want to be featured in an FTD Facts episode, just hit me up on Instagram. Send me a pic. Link to that is down below. So I'm sure you've done this before. Well, yeah, the lie is that you can actually develop arthritis by doing that. This lie has been perpetuated from generation to generation because of parents. Thanks, parents. Well, multiple studies have been done, and they have actually found no link whatsoever between knuckle cracking and arthritis. The cracking sound that you hear is not your bones being snapped out of place, but rather it's the sound of pockets of gas that get released between the joints. With that being said though, cracking your knuckles frequently can lead to a little bit less of a grip. Okay, so this next one scarred me for years. My brother and a bunch of my older cousins kept telling me about this. Chewing gum will stay in your stomach for 7 years. There was a pediatric gastroenterologist named David Milov. He's from the Nemours Children's Clinic in Florida. Now, he told the magazine Scientific America that this is 100% not true. He says that based on the amount of people that have swallowed gum in the past 7 years, we would see evidence for that. But when they do exams, there's no gum in sight, because actually, gum, if you swallow it, can last up to a week, but not 7 years. Maybe they heard 7 days and they thought it was 7 weeks. I don't know. Just don't go be swallowing gum. I don't want none of y'all to die and be like, "Leroy told us to swallow gum." I'm just saying, people. So here's a pretty creepy one. Nails and hair actually continue to grow when you die. That's actually impossible because you are dead, so nothing is growing anywhere. From the moment you're dead, your hair and fingernails stop growing and start to decay along with the rest of your body. This myth is actually because of the fact that when you die, the skin recedes from the dead body, and that's why nails and hair appear to grow longer. All you kids that have been labeled as hyperactive and eating too much sugar, well, you can rejoice with this next one. The sugar rush is a complete myth. Psychologists believe that parents mistake children's high spirits when they go to a party or something for hyperactivity, thinking that they're so jumpy because of all the cakes and candy. But in fact, children are super excited at a party or playing with their friends because they are just young people enjoying themselves. We all get excited when we have fun. That's why I'm so excited in these videos sometimes. But I didn't eat nothing all day, so I'm gonna hurry up and finish this so I can go eat some food. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You see, sugar releases tryptophan in the brain if there's no large amount of protein to block this action, and then tryptophan then converts to serotonin, which is calming and an antidepressant. Now, we've all heard the myth of touching the doorknob at a restroom. You'll get all the bacteria there is and it'll transfer to your food when you touch it, and then you'll eat all those germs. Nope. While a restroom door handle is pretty disgusting as it is, especially considering that 32% of people don't even wash their hands when they take care of business. Ew, man, go wash your hands. But picking up something like salmonella from the germs that they leave behind is a bit of a stretch. It would require a large dose of germs to actually be left on the door handle. Now, did you know that it's not actually harmful for someone to pick up a baby bird and return it to its nest? It will not cause the mom to reject the baby bird, don't worry. This is a popular belief that's held by many people. The truth is, however, that birds don't actually have a very powerful sense of smell, so chances are that they probably wouldn't even be able to tell if a human held their baby or not. Now, here's another animal myth. A lot of people believe that penguins mate for life. However, they really don't. While penguins stay monogamous throughout a single mating season, hardly any of them stay monogamous for their entire lives. The male penguins often engage in homosexual flirting because they have high levels of testosterone and become very lonely due to the lack of female penguins in the colony. So that wraps up episode number 3 of Lies That You Thought Were Facts. I hope you guys learned something new, and let me know down below in the comment section, which of these myths and lies did you believe, and which of them did you know to be a lie? Sound off down below. I'll see you guys real soon. Again, I am traveling, so that is why I am not on my regular screen. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys real soon. Until next time, I'm Leroy Kenton. Whoa.